Alright, the second video we're going to post now is going to be the mixing of a non-catalyzed product. So the nitrocellulose products tend to be a lot thicker than the catalyzed, acid catalyzed products. So you'll have to add quite a bit more thinner. Sometimes could go up to about 50%, depends. So what Jared's busy doing now, this is the Expolac Supreme White Primer. It's a nitrocellulose primer. He's just ensuring that it's properly stirred together. It's a lot thicker. As you can see now, his equipment's nice and clean. He's kept it nice and clean for the next part of the demo, and that's how it should be. It's got a slightly different color because it's a primer. It's got fillers and that in it. Okay, do you want to use a paper cup to decant? You don't have to measure exactly half a litre, because we're not adding catalyst, so we don't have to measure exactly. The only thing we have to do is measure the viscosity. So we've got to have enough in there.
Gary, are we going to do viscosity before thinners?
Yeah. No, it's pointless doing that. I think you put too much paint in there.
You don't say 1 litre.
No, sorry. You know why? It's because there's going to be no space for the thinners. That thing takes quite a bit of thinners. You can throw that cup in here.
No, I have no idea where we are.
No, it doesn't matter. We don't have to worry. The main thing is the viscosity. Okay. So we're not going to do the viscosity before thinners because it's a waste of time. It's going to be two minutes of. So what's it?
So 300. I'm going to
go 100 mils of thinners, and then we check the viscosity.
I'm going to go 1 cup here at 70 mils.
Okay. 1 cup. We're going to have to add more thinners.
Let's just see how it cuts it.
Let's see how it cuts. One of the reasons why we prefer people using Turbo Bright, which is acid catalyzed, because it's almost ready for use. So you don't thin the resin solids down. Although this appears thick in the tin, remember that thinners just evaporates into the air. So you actually want to use a product that uses the least amount of thinners, so that most of the product that lands on the job stays on the job. But sometimes people prefer non-catalyzed because they don't want to worry about catalyzing, but it's not wise. Okay, let's try. If it's more than 30 seconds, we're going to cut it because it's a waste of time. We want to spray a primer around about 20 seconds. $70 to $30, so that's a third. So you put 30% thinner so far. Where is she?
23.
Okay, let's stop it. Let's add another cup. Cap. Oh, 3/4. I know the first because it's warm today. So as I said before, viscosity will vary dramatically according to the temperature. So especially here in South Africa and Johannesburg, mornings in winter starts off at sometimes -2, so the paint is very thick. And later on in the afternoon, when it warms up a bit, the guys tend to add the same amount of thinners, and then they start over thinning and wasting thinners and paint. The pre-catalyzed lacquers, which you've also been using, that's not as thick as nitrocellulose, so it should behave similarly to Turbo Bright, although it doesn't have the same resin solids as Turbo Bright. Turbo Bright still outperforms it on what lands on the job that stays on the job. That's it.
It's going to go 30.
Okay, we've got to add. Okay, add a whole,
Cup again.
yeah. And this exercise to show you that we don't rely on measuring the amount of thinners, because it's the most important thing is to pay attention to the viscosity. Obviously, if you add too much too soon, you're going to throw the viscosity out. So that's why we were gently bringing it up. Another thing I didn't say in the previous video, with catalyzed materials, once you've added the catalyst, you've got roughly 6 to 8 hours to use it. So only mix enough for what you're going to use.
It's about 60% thinners now.
Hmm.
I think we
24, 25, you could spray it at that. We're not going to extend this video any further. We're around about 25 seconds on the 4 viscosity cup. Depending on your spray setup, you could spray it at that. If you find you're getting a bit of orange peel or dry spray, then you could thin it down to 20. But a lot of the guys even spray this at 30 seconds. As you can see, Jared is cleaning his equipment. We hope that you found this video fruitful. Is there anything else we need to touch on, Jared? I don't think so. I think what you can do is, if you need any more information, you can contact Jared or myself, Gary, and we'll be more than willing to help you. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.